Hi guys, it's Nancy, and we are starting off with the July Wax Seal of the Month Club. This is the Joyful Snowflake, beautiful, whoops, and you're going to get that with some pearl white wax beads. I started off with 3 wax beads. I'm going to start that in. It is a full circle. 3 wax beads seems to be the perfect number. We're going to go right in with 3 more. I get the wax seal of the month, the 3D embossing folder of the month, the Betterpress of the month, and the glimmer of the month. When you get the wax seal of the month, you get a full 100 beads. You can see they are pearl white, so they have a little bit of shimmer in them. And you get the full handle and the full wax seal. So you get that. And you can see how quickly that melts. If you don't have the wax seal kit, it comes with a nice silicone mat. It comes with the oven, the spoon. You get a starter wax seal, and the club kit gives you the wax seal and a full 100 beads every month of wax. So it is a nice gift if you're looking for something to add to your Christmas list, holiday list. And we are starting our holiday cards. So all of these are going to be holiday themed for this month, starting, for July. While we're waiting for that to melt, let's do the 3D embossing folder of the month. So I have my new platinum out, and the embossing folder of the month is these beautiful sprigs. There are some tiny little embossing pine cones on here, some little berries. I grabbed some dark green forest. Stock up now, because you don't want to wait till November, December, you guys. Stock up now. Forest green, which is a dark green, 100-pound cardstock, okay? And I am going to real quick spritz this off the side with my Spellbinders paper spritzer. So I have a little piece here cut down to 5.5 by 4.25. I'm just going to real quick lightly mist that and put that in my embossing folder. Okay, and then we're going to run that through our sand, which is the base plate. So that's going to be base plate A. Then our embossing folder with our paper and D. And we're going to run that through our new lilac shimmer platinum. See how beautifully that has embossed. This also looks beautiful with any kind of foil card, and we do also have some new foil packs in the Spellbinders shop as well. I will be showing those in another video coming soon. Stay tuned for that. So that is the 3D embossing folder of the month for July, if you are part of the 3D embossing folder of the month. Okay, it looks like this second one is done. And so that is the wax seal of the month. Okay, we're just going to slide that over to the side. Let that cool down. All right, my glimmer machine is warming up. Let me show you guys what is in the glimmer. So glimmer, we are getting a roll of Aurafoil, which is the beautiful, beautiful gold with the rainbow prism in it. I'll show you that in just a second. But the glimmer is going to come with this beautiful, I guess that's a holly leaf, right, with the berries. And then you have 2 sentiments which say, wishing you joy. And then I'm going to put those on the glimmer so they warm up. But you're also going to get the dies to cut those out. And then there's a coordinating stencil, which you usually have to purchase separately. Okay. And normally I would say to use a really smooth piece of cardstock to foil on those, which I think I have here. Like hammer mill is usually my favorite to foil those on. Or Hamilco, hammer mill or Hamilco. Okay, so we're going to cut a piece of Aurafoil, and I just dropped that die. Sure did, don't know where it went. But you get the 3 glimmer plates, the 3 dies, and a full roll of foil. Which has my tiny, tiny piece of foil taped. Tiny piece of tape on the foil, I should say. See that little tiny piece there? Which you just gently want to pry that off of there. Alright, and so while we're waiting for that to gently heat up, I think I have the right piece of paper here. I hope I do. And I hope I have it lined up correctly. We're going to give that a second to warm up. We're going to show you the Betterpress of the month. And the Betterpress of the month is pretty neat because it is a layering Betterpress. And what I mean by that is you can layer multiple colors, which you guys have been enjoying as well. We'll save that stencil. That's going to drive me nuts that I dropped that die and I don't know where it went. Under the desk. Alright, so there's another wax seal. Beautiful. Alright, so the Betterpress is, you guys love the little car with the Christmas tree, and there's little snow bits, and it has little sayings, but this car is not just a one-use only car. The car has multiple sayings that I think you can purchase or part of the club kit. There are other sayings you can buy to go in the car. So this car can be used all year round. And don't forget, what we love about the Betterpress is you can foil these plates. So for all my little foiling friends who don't just want to use the Betterpress for Betterpressing, dual purpose here with these plates, you can foil them. All these little silver plates can be foiled. So these are dies. These gold plates are dies. They're for cutting. But these guys can be foiled. So not only can you press with them and ink them, but you can foil with them. So this is our template that allows us to press with them. So we line that up on our platform, and we line up our car that allows us to do multiple colors. So this main one is our car. So depending on what color we want our car to be. So let's say I want my car to be blue. I'm going to line that up. Okay, and I'm going to grab my Betterpress inks. I want a dark blue. I'm going to grab Cosmic Sky, and I'm going to make my car dark blue. I don't know, just reminds me of like Grandpa. He would have a dark blue car. Kind of vintagey looking. Plus I work for Ford, and so, I don't know. I just think of Ford as being dark blue. Okay, so that was Cosmic Sky, which is dark blue. And I do want to clean up any excess ink that I have running off the side here. Okay, and then I have my Betterpress paper lined up. Edge there. And we're going to run that through my shimmer platinum, my lilac shimmer. Just one pass through. Oop, let go there, a little too soon. Okay, and now we have our blue car. But wait, there's more. So we have little wheels down here. So I'm just going to use a little stamp cleaner there, and I'm just going to wipe this sky off and wipe all that blue off of there. And then, oops, I should have taped my little template down. But I have the green, there's a green line. Let me show you. There's a green line around my template. Do you see this green line? And I had that green line lined up along there. So I shouldn't be too far off. I was supposed to tape that template down, and I didn't do that. But I shouldn't be too far off when I line this up. So now what I'm going to do is put the wheels down, which are these two little guys here. Okay, so those are my wheels. And I'm going to put those right there, which ideally will line up pretty close. They're not going to be perfect because I didn't tape my template down. So don't forget to tape your template down. Luckily, this is not multiple layers. This is only a 2-layer template. But the other templates that Spellbinders has out, like the balloons ones for Happy Birthday and Celebrate, those are multiple layers. So this might not line up perfectly, but we'll be okay. And we're going to use black for my wheels. Ooh. Oh my. That's a very inky ink pad there. Okay, and again, I want to clean up all of this excess because we have done this before and not cleaned up all of our excess, and guess what? That got all over my panel and it did not look pretty. Okay, so we want to clean all that up, and I want to line my panel up with the green lines with the panel lines there. Okay, now we're going to run this through again. There we go. See, I was a little too high, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. You guys get the idea. So then what we would do, because I didn't line it up correctly, we would do that and tape our panel down next time so we make sure our wheels line up. Do as Nancy says, not as Nancy does. Yours would be lined up correctly because you would remember to tape it down. Unlike me, who forgot to do that. Then what you would do is, on your second panel, you're going to take another Betterpress panel. Okay, we're going to take our template out of there. We don't need that anymore. We're going to Betterpress our tree in green. Now, the greens that they have are leaf green. I did a DIY green. So I made my own green by mixing up my reinkers, and I have my own ink pad. You can also use other inks that you have. Archival inks work great. Pigment inks work great. Okay, and then you may also want to do your sentiment. On here at the same time. I'm going to probably do that in, well, you might want to do, you can do it in the same color so that it matches as your card. I'm going to do mine in red. Which is strawberry. Because we have dies to cut out the tree and we have dies to cut out the sentiment. All right, now, because this is raised, because it's Betterpress, this is actually raised. I probably could have did a darker green. And this is raised. This white is actually raised. It's reversed. And there are dies then to cut out the snow, and there are dies to cut out the tree and the sentiment. And what you would do is you would assemble all of this. So you would cut out the tree, you would cut out the sentiment, and you would cut out the snow pieces. So all of these gold are dies, and you would cut out snow from this piece here, and you would cut out all of this because it's already raised. It's watercolor soft paper. I can get it off of here. We go. And you would assemble all of that on your card. So you would cut out the tree, and he would stick out of the trunk of the car. And then you can put snow here. You can put snow on the car. You can put snow on your tree. Your Merry Christmas, if you make it the same color as the car, you can put it on the trunk. You can make it a different color. But there are also other Betterpress sentiments. There's a happy birthday, a thank you, a hello. And then in the kit itself, there's also a delivering cheer. So it comes with Merry Christmas and delivering cheer. And I believe this is part of the caboodle kit, is happy birthday, thank you, hello, or is this a separate purchase? They sent this to me, but it says club. So I think this is the part of the whole caboodle, or you can purchase it separately. So that's pretty neat. That is the Betterpress of the month. I think this is going to sell out pretty quickly because you guys love the interchangeable and the coloring. So that is Betterpress of the month. Let's look at Glimmer of the month because that is warmed up and ready to go. Let me move this out of the way. All right, Glimmer of the month is then sitting and ready to go. Same thing, going to run that through my platinum. Oh, it's a little off on the wishing you, but let's foil that and die cut it and see how it looks. And again, you get all 3 of the glimmer plates, a whole roll of foil, and you get all 3 of the dies. The only thing that would be extra is to purchase the stencil. see what that stencil's like. This is VersaFine Claire in Shady Lane. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Nice dark color. Pounced on there really well. Okay, and then I'm just going to wipe my stencil down. It's a pigment ink, so it wipes pretty well. Stays wet for a minute. And then for the red ink, I'm going to use some VersaFine Claire Glamour. And Spellbinders carries these inks now. I'm going to use a Spellbinders blending brush. And that's it. That's it. And then I'm going to give that a second to just set that ink, wipe that stencil off. A, platform B, cutting plate C, this. A corner rounder. Look at all that sparkle. Pretty. So 3D embossing folder of the month, glimmer of the month, and wax seal of the month on that one. Now, obviously on Betterpress of the month, I'll have to cut my car out and do all of that for that one. But there we go. Those are the clubs of the month that I have. Make sure you check out my friends. You can find their links down below. We are also on Boiling Snobs Club on Facebook if you want some more ideas. They are Justine at Stationery by Justine, Melanie Smith, and Tracy Schultz. Again, their links will be down below. They all get different clubs as well. But this is Glimmer of the Month with the optional stencil. And again, you get a full roll of the foil You get the 3 glimmer plates and the dies to cut them out. The wax seal of the month gives you the wax seal and a full 100 beads of the pearl white this month. This is the Joyful Snowflake wax seal. The 3D embossing folder. It's this one. And then the Betterpress of the month is going to give you this fun layered car scene with the tree. All right, guys, if you have any questions, post them down below. If you are interested in signing up for any of these, they are available now. I will link everything down below for you. If you had fun watching me put together anything here, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would be honored to have you. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.